Literally translated, 一鸣惊人 means one cry stuns others. As an idiom, the phrase refers to the phenomenon or an action coming from a person who has remained unnoticed for a long time stuns others. For example, this idiom could be used to describe the situation where a student with consistently mediocre grades ends up achieving the highest score on a certain test. In English, the meaning of this idiom might be equated to a dark horse. The connotations and context are slightly different. 一鸣惊人 is an idiom with a deep historical background. It originates from a phrase written by early Han Dynasty historian Sima Qian. In 世纪滑稽列传, the phrase is 此鸟不飞则已，一飞冲天，不鸣则已，一鸣惊人, which means this bird typically doesn't fly, but when it does, it flies high into the sky. It typically doesn't cry, but when it cries, it stuns others. In the year 614 BC, the states of Jing and Chu were locked in a fierce struggle for dominance. Just as King Mu of Chu was brimming with ambition, poised to elevate Chu to be one of the most powerful states of the era, he tragically succumbed to a sudden illness. His son, King Zhuang of Chu, ascended the throne after him. Sensing an opportunity during Chu's period of mourning, the state of Jing reconvened the feudal lords, forging new alliances and drawing Chu's allies, such as Chen and Zheng, into its sphere of influence. The ministers of Chu were deeply alarmed, many advocating for a decisive battle with Jing. Yet, King Zhuang remained unmoved. For 3 years since its coronation, the king had neglected state affairs, indulging in lavish feasts and unrestrained revelry. He even declared that anyone who dared protest would face immediate execution. One day, the court official Wu Can approached King Zhuang and posed a riddle. "Your Majesty," he said, "there is a large bird perched atop the Chu palace. For 3 years, it has neither flown nor cried out. Do you know what kind of bird it is?" King Zhuang immediately understood the veiled message. He replied, "This bird, though it does not fly for 3 years, when it takes flight, it will soar to the heavens. Though it does not cry out for 3 years, when it cries out, it will startle the world." Wu Can, heartened by the king's response, departed with joy. From that day forward, King Zhuang underwent a dramatic transformation. He abandoned his previous ways and began to actively manage state affairs and reform the internal administration. This marked the beginning of the solid foundation that would eventually propel Chu to become one of the dominant powers of the spring and autumn period.